what I've done is I've painted the back side of these speakers in a flat black. I just sort of using what I had around the house, sort of a slate black. The chipwood that these were made from is really poor quality, not a high quality MDF. So I needed to put a thicker paint on it so it would really soak in. And I think it's flat, but nice. It gives it a nice solid look. This is the back of the speakers. There's that vent for the air that pumps out from the back of the speaker. I'm going to be doing the front as well, so I'll show you that. This is the front of the speaker. So I'm going to try to give you a close-up. It's not good quality chipwood. It's your 1980s garbage chipwood. You can see the quality of it there. It's not like an MDF. It's not, you know, manufacturing grade. So that's why I'm going to put a thick coat of paint on it. All of this being said and done, when I'm done, I might just do a vinyl covering here. It's called Tolex, and it's usually found in a lot of musical amps. Bands will, or you know, amps will be covered in Tolex, and you cut it to fit. You glue it down, and it's nice tight. Gives it a look. Some of it has a texture, like a leatherette texture, an alligator texture. Some of it has a tweed texture to it. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but one of the suggestions was a white finish, so like a walnut speaker with a white finish and then black speakers in there. I had trouble ordering the speakers, but they are coming. I have ordered some speakers, and I'll talk to you a little about what I've gone with. Another thing that I've learned working on older stereos and speakers is that you know, Google forums and find out, and just read and discover. There will be some trial by error. In the process of painting this, I need to get a nice tight finish on this line so that I can still show the walnut veneer there. So I'm actually going to put tape here along the top here, and then cut it with a sharp knife down the edge so that I can get as clean a line as possible. So I'm just laying some tape down there, and then I'm going to get a nice flat edge, and I'm going to tuck it into the edge so it gets tight along that, so that when we paint, the paint can sit heavy. It can fill the poor quality wood, and it'll fill it and give it an even coat. But I need to get a nice tight fit, so I'll use a plastic shim, push it into the edge, and then X-Acto off the remainder. Okay, so following my general philosophy of use what you got, here I have a little plastic shim. Excellent for scrubbing your dishes and working in the garage. Maybe I should have more than two, but I just had to run to the kitchen and get this. So here we go. So I've given a flat line, just shim it in. The reason I'm doing all this is so that I can protect this part of the veneer when I paint, because I'm going to put down a pretty heavy coat. Next step, take the knife and gonna cut a very nice tight line on a good clean angle so that I can then peel off this edge. Just dragging the knife gently along the edge in a clean sweeping motion on a good clean 45 angle. Getting a nice tight cut. See, if I'm careful and I do everything properly, the paint will last, and the paint will be thick on this poor quality wood, and it'll really refresh this nice set of speakers. Okay, so everything's all taped up. I don't normally do a lot of taping up for edging, because I just sort of wing it, but on the face of a speaker, which is probably going to be tilted upward for sound projection, and you know, it's a good project. I just want these to look nice. So got a good clean edge with the tape. I'm not doing much prep on the face work of this of the black faces here because they're pretty coarse as they are, and the paint will adhere quite nicely, and it has been cleaned and dried. So these are going to be the paint will set. I hope it will. And if that doesn't work, then I'll probably use a Tolex vinyl covering on it. But projects, you know, evolve. So let's see how that looks. Nice and clean. Good corners. Yeah, they're on their way. Before I go pulling off this tape, just don't rip it, because the paint may not be dry completely underneath and you'll get bleeding over, or you'll actually pull onto the finish you've already done. So if you want the cleanest, straightest line, you know, take a little time to just prepare for that. So I'm going to use an X-Acto knife. Basically anything to do with painting. Painting is like 95% preparation. You learn that from summer jobs when you're young, painting and painting and painting other people's houses and things. At least that's what I learned. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to take a picture of how this looks, and hopefully it's nice and clean lines. So I've done cutting along the edge gently, and just see if we get, yeah. This is going to look really nice.